Heavens, hi, I'm Derek, and I'm a member of the Faithful Remnant Church, the true church of the Most High True God. We are led by the two witnesses of Revelation chapter 11. They are Pope Peter the Last and Mary Romanes. Please go to the website testimonyofthetwowitnesses.com and read the words of your Creator. Jesus Christ the Lord, the Most High True God, He existed long before He came to this earth to be born as a child. He was the one who spoke to Noah. He was the one who spoke to Abraham. He spoke to Moses and many of the saints of old. He came as the Messiah to make a huge sacrifice on the cross to give us the chance to enter the kingdom of heaven. He is the Christ, the Son of the living God. He was not in the position to prove to anyone that he was the Messiah, because the scriptures already spoke of him. Then, among his own people, he read the prophecy from Isaiah that showed that he was the Messiah, and the people wanted to throw him over the cliff. In all his ministry, he did not vindicate himself, but God the Father, the eternal Father in heaven, vindicated him before the people. Now, John the Baptist saw the true Holy Spirit descended upon him, and it as a dove, and a voice from God spoke that really he was the Messiah. The disciples also saw that Moses and Elijah had appeared to him, and they were conversing, and God also spoke that he was truly the Messiah. Jesus Christ the Lord even resurrected Lazarus by calling upon God the Father. That shows that the Most High True God, God the Father, the eternal Father in heaven, did vindicate him. From John chapter 5, verses 31 to 37, this is what Jesus Christ the Lord said. If I testify about myself, my testimony is not true. And the Father who sent me has himself testified on my behalf the words of the Most High True God. So God the Father really testified on the behalf of Jesus Christ the Lord. So because the Father who sent the Lord had already testified of him, there was no reason for him to vindicate himself in any way. No, the same Jesus Christ, the one who came 2,000 years ago, has in these end times given us his testimony, the olive branch from heaven, through his two witnesses, Pope Peter the Last and Mary Romanes. The funny thing is that most people who are more interested in the words of the Most High True God, whenever they come to the testimony, they start vindicating themselves and their own sins anytime they come to the testimony to be corrected. They claim before all of heaven that they are actually taking their own salvation in their own hands and they can save themselves. They quickly turn the olive branch, which is the testimony of Jesus Christ from heaven, into a whip to beat the two witnesses and the members of the Faithful Remnant who are claiming that truly the testimony is from the Most High True God. So who is here to speak for us? Who will vindicate us? Who will vindicate us that the testimony is really true? Now, can you imagine that the whole world is against you when you are speaking the truth? But the Most High True God has already told us that truly the testimony is true and he is the one who is vindicating us. So we will never be discouraged, because Jesus Christ the Lord is the right judge who will vindicate us. So from the testimony, on July 18th, 2016, Jesus Christ the Lord said, I will vindicate you, my two witnesses, before the nations, that all might know that I am the Lord thy God, and that there are no other gods above me, the words of the Most High True God. So Jesus Christ the Lord is the one who is going to vindicate us. He has spoken his words in the testimony, and they shall all come to pass. So because of pride, people will keep on justifying themselves that they are right, and as such the two witnesses and the Faithful Remnant are in the wrong. But very soon the words in the testimony will be coming to pass right before their eyes, and that time it might be too late. So you need not wait. Go to the website testimonyofthetwowitnesses.com. Follow the instructions at the Holy Water and Sacrament page. Become a member of the Faithful Remnant Church, and the Most High True God will save you. May the Most High True God bless his faithful remnant flock with the needed graces to persevere on the narrow path that leads to the kingdom of heaven. Amen.